there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures and welcome back, and hello to any new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining us. Let me apologise for this shadow. I have moved my ring light to the back of me because I was sick of having that ring bit there, and obviously now it's created a shadow, so sorry about that. I think this board, what I've got at the side, I think I'm going to have to buy another one and place it here, and then possibly just have a small glass mat, what I ink on and stuff, and just get this out for if I'm measuring. Anyway, and come on, just to tell you that. So yeah, this is kind of the last episode of the Woodland Wonders series. There will be either 2 or 3 more videos, because I just can't let go doing the journals. So I have made up 2 just A5 journals, and we're just going to fill them with the things that we've made and do a bit of page decoration and things like that. I was originally going to see 4, and I think the first video you'll see, because I did film that yesterday, I did say I'm going to do 4, but the other 2 there was more green, so I've put them away for when we do the botanicals. So today I've got some bases, and I'm just going to make some different kinds of notebooks. So I've got some of these envelopes. I've got 2 like this, but these are the bigger ones. So these are like 8 high by 5. So obviously they're like 4 by 5 when folded, and they're quite a nice little size. Then I've got some paper bags there, which I did get. They're the ones from BB Crafts. I've got a couple of lovely cards what my friend Roxanne sent me, and then there's a couple of pieces from the Christmas kit from Marie at Midnight Designs, After Midnight Designs, and then these are from her Christmas kit as well. And I've just cut, oh, it has bubbled up a bit. Should have left it open, why I'd glued it. So this was an envelope, and it had, you know, got your little flaps at the side to obviously join the envelope up. I've cut those, and then I've backed it with the same paper, and there was a file folder in it, and I've done the same with that. That hasn't bubbled though. So yeah, I'm going to make notebooks out of all of them. So obviously I know that, well, it's going to take me ages to do all these, so I'm going to be pausing on and off, because yeah, it'd be a very long video. Right, before I start, I am going to plug my phone in, because I have only got about 30% battery, and it will be just going dead, and then I'll have to join videos. And even though I can now do it, I don't want to. I'd rather not. Right, so the first one that we're going to do is this one, and I'd got a few of these left. I do forget which kit these are out of, but all the kits that I've used are in the description. I have changed on the newer videos the descriptions at the bottom slightly, because I've now got an Amazon shop front. I've still got all the links underneath it for certain products, but eventually they will all go in my shop front. So anything that I've mentioned or that I use will be in them. I'm still learning really how to do it and things, so I think it'll be a bit of a slow process. So if it's not in my Amazon shop front, then it will be down lower in the list of supplies that I use. Now I have heard as well, I can have an American shop front as well. So because I think 70% of my viewers or subscribed viewers are from America. So when I've done the UK one, I will then open an American one. And apparently, so I've heard, if you go in through my shop front, and even if you don't click on the things that I've got, where I would then make a commission, if you search from within that shop front and buy something else on Amazon, I would still get a commission. I don't know if that's right or not, but that is something I've heard. Like I said, I've not really had the time to properly look into it, and I do think it'll just take me a long time until I've got all the links in and stuff. It's something I do a bit at a time. So yeah, that's exciting, because obviously it's another, you know, little way out to make an income. So we've got these envelopes and we've got these, and I don't know if I did it on video last time or not, but I used Brad to go through there so it would swing, and then we're going to have some like writing paper underneath. And that reminds me, I forgot how to open this. I've only just had it. I'm not going to use the screw ones. I think I'll use the bigger ones on these, because they're not ones that I would normally use in my file folders and things like that. So I'm just going to get 3 out. These boxes was from one of the pound shops. In the UK, we have a couple of different pound shops. I think one's called the Pound Shop, and I think one's called Poundland or something, and they're different. And the one that I've got is different to the one that Julie at oh, I forgot your name again, Julie. Camelia's Crafts. And she was showing these boxes, and I thought, wow, they're brilliant for £1. And what I didn't realise is then when you turn it over, you've got it again. And they're not bad quality at all. I would imagine if you drop them that they would just smash. But yeah, so I did pick 2 up because they was like in my city centre, and when I went to have my new glasses, I had to go into the city, and with us being on partial lockdown, I'm just going to sit in it while I waffle. With us being on partial lockdown at the minute, shops aren't open. The only shops that are open are shops that sell food. Pound shops do sell quite a bit of food. So they are open, and it was only a couple of doors away from the optician. So we did nip in there, and went on the beauty aisle, the craft aisle, and the sweet aisle. I think they're the most 3 important things. So yeah, I can't remember what I bought from the beauty aisle. I know I bought something. Oh, I bought a lovely face mask. I think it's like a 3-step face mask, and I think there's some like facial scrub first, and then a mask, and then like a moisturizer. I've not used it yet, and it's in seaweed, I think. So this is very dangerous. I am going to put my hand through here and shove the Brad through. So whew, it could be tricky. I don't think I need the pokey tool to do that. So let's, right, if I just try and get it centre, that's the right way, isn't it? Yeah. So let's go about there. Oh, missed my finger. So we've got us hole there. I'm not, oh yeah, I will sew this first one up, but yeah, and then I'll sew the rest off camera, because you only need to see me do it once, and a lot of you probably don't even need to see me do it. But yeah, I will just do one for those people who want to see it, or for those other people that want to laugh, because sometimes it all goes wrong and sometimes it's fine. So yeah, and maybe because I'm on camera it will all go wrong. Right, so that's all inked up. Zal's all inked up. Now it's going to go that way. I do want some paper under here, and I could actually use that sticky paper. Oh gosh, if I could find some. You know, I thought I was so organised, and I am. But yeah, and then things obviously come to mind, and what you hadn't thought about before. So I'm going to rip down the side just to get a rough edge. I don't want it crazy rough. So I'll just get my little bit of thumbnail and try and get into it. Right, that's that. We'll do the top as well. Maybe not. Maybe we won't get all the top. Let's try this way. Oh. Right, that'll do. So let's kind of get a rough idea. So if we go down part there, and then go down to, oh, that was about right actually. So go down like that. Yep. Don't know why all of a sudden I feel all jittery. I don't think I've, oh I have, I've had a banana. I was going to say I don't think I've ate. We need to go shopping later. So we've started doing our shopping every 2 weeks. So by the time the 2 weeks come, yeah, the cupboards are bare. So yeah, I'd got a banana because when I get the bananas, I get 6 what are yellow ready to eat, and then I get 6 of the greenish ones, and they tend to last me. Bananas are my go-to when I'm hungry, and I think I might have gone too far over. Oh yeah, well it's staying like that. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, it's fine that you can see a bit out, a bit at the side. Yeah, oh, I think they're very, very good for when you're hungry and they fill you, and they are good for you, aren't they? Because they've got potassium in them, which they do help with energy, don't they? So when I was doing my smoothies, I used to put 2 bananas in. Right, I am now just trying to open the bread. Sorry, concentration. I've like got it then. Right, I've got it. Yep. So I've opened it and now I'm pressing down right in the middle to make it be flat. And that's that. Oh, I love it. So yeah, the other 2 I will do off camera. Let's just throw them away. Move that out of the way. Right, I have got somewhere my paper trimmer. And all I'm going to do is put some craft paper in. I had bought about 100 sheets of craft paper for the Woodland project. I had marked these somewhere. So yeah, I wanted to get them used up. So I'm just going to put five sheets in, so 3, 4, 5. And all I've done is got the book, just put it against the edge, and I've made a mark, and then I've done the same on that side and made a mark. Obviously I want it a little bit shorter and not so wide, so we'll be going in my markings, if that makes any sense. So that's where the envelope comes to, that marking there, and I'm going to come in, so I've actually lined it up there. So I would imagine it's like 1/8. And then I'll do the same with this one. I'm just checking that. Yeah, that's right. Whew. Can't see where it is on here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, it was about that. Yeah, I don't think my second marking was up to much. So I've got those, and they will be fine for the long thin ones that I showed you. So now we've got our height, and now it just needs cutting off for the length. And there's my mark, so go about that. Yeah, sorry, I've gone all a bit confused. I don't know why. I don't know at all. I know obviously they're still doing roadworks outside, and I think that's a little bit off-putting, because I do keep thinking, oh, I hope that, you know, you're not hearing it too loud and it's distracting. But they've been out there a week or more now, and obviously they're out there from about 8 o'clock in the morning till, well, about 4, and then it's getting dark here. So I mean, it's dark all day anyway, but yeah, and then it's too dark to film, so it's a case of I've just got to go with it. But yeah, it is quite off-putting. Right, so they will go in like so. Now I've got a couple of cards to put here, and I think these are from Ephemera's Garden, is it? Again, the link will be in the description. So I'm going to get my little I think they're quarters clips, and I just put one there and one there, like so. Gonna get my pokey tool. I'm still gonna do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, so I've just gone down there, minding my fingers, about the same up, and then center, and hopefully it will have all come out on the spine-ish. So I have threaded my needle, and I've just got some waxed thread, and I use this for my dream catchers for the web. So I've gone in through the middle. This piece here, I'm just going to clip there so we don't lose that, and then we can go back in at the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter which one, and hopefully it will still be lined up. I think the builders was singing then. So we go through, pull his thread through, make sure there's none bagging out, and then we're going to go right up to the top or the bottom, whichever way you've done it, like so. Just pull it a little bit taut so you've got no bagginess, and then we're going to go back through. Now when we go back through, we need to watch that his needle doesn't get caught up in that one, because oh, it's a nightmare. Then we pull that tight like so. Take it, I'm going to keep it on the needle actually, because there'll probably be enough on there to do the next one. I'm going to just pull it tight, and I'm going to pull it, instead of pulling it away, oh, it's a bit hard to explain. And then I'm going to knot it, and I'll just knot it twice. Now some people do a bow, some people leave them long to put like beads on and things. I'm going to cut mine off to just at the bottom, like so. So we'll take his clip off, the other one must have fell off. And we've got those 2 cards in there, like so. Could always put a pocket on there, or a tuck or whatever, and then that will go around like that. Just get my, I can actually smell the laying tarmac, and obviously my window's shut, but I can actually smell the tarmac. And then I'm just going to use a paper clip and just put that at the top. You could always put a little bit of ribbon or something on there, just for it to, you know, be something to look at. And we can, oh yeah, if I'd perhaps backed that with really heavy card that and did it across a bit, you could have actually had that as a closure. Wow. Right, I'm now going to pause and do the other 2. Okay, I'm back, and those three are done. So that's 3 done. Should put those away with my stash. I'm going to have to pause. Hold on. The drilling something, and it's actually shaking the house. So these ones, I've just sat and done that one while there was being extremely loud, is a postcard kit from the After Midnight Designs, and there was 4 on a page, so I just cut them out that way. And then I've just got the strips of paper, what was left from doing the other notebooks. Put that in a bit wonky. I'm just going to get that with my trimmer. That's it. And I've just stapled some pages in. So that's one, and then so I just fold them in half. Again, I've still got five pieces, so that's going to make 20 sides. So just right for throwing in your bag with your shopping lists in, your present ideas, or these ones being Christmas. So I've just folded it in because I've not got a long reach stapler, and I shall just try and get it on the crease. Just make sure I'm not stapling the paper down. It's a bit of a squeeze because these are a little bit long, and then bend it back. If you put that underneath something heavy, and that it'll be fine. So that's those 2. Quick and easy little notebook. Right, so now we've got this envelope. Let's see. I've got these left. These aren't going to be big enough, are they? Unless, I wonder if to do it that kind of style. cut it. Where's my pencil gone? So if I cut it about there, that's a nice pencil. So I'll just cut it down like so. So that's fine that way. Then mark it about there. And then again, pockets can be put into this one. Could have a pocket on there. I do think I've got a matching pocket to this somewhere. So yeah, that could go in like that. Now, how am I going to attach this to that? Now, I could just staple it, or I could use the little hole punch, and because there's only 5 sheets, I could go in with oh, you know, one of them, an eyelet. But I have got some of these archive clips, so I could make one of these up. So I think I've only used these a couple of times. I forgot how to do it. So that goes. Does it go? No, it'd go that way. So that's your front, and then you would put that in like that, go like that, and go like that, and then that closes it. Excuse me, don't know where my voice went. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fabric tack this down like so. I'm sure that is, oh, I've not opened my fabric tack either. I'm sure that's what I did last time. Not sure how long it will take to properly dry though. And I think just a normal punch does this. Sorry if I've just come off camera, yeah. Yeah, that'll be a normal punch size, won't it? So I don't know if to do right. Punch that like so. Just put that on like that, then that'll go on the top. So this, you can then, once you've used your pages, you can then put some new pages in. So I put these in some of the file folders because I do think it's a good idea. Because if you've only got something with a few sheets in, because obviously you can't put much more in otherwise. See, it does look neater that way, but then you've not got the option of changing your paper. So yeah, I intend to put a few pages in because otherwise it makes your file folder too chunky, but at least then you can change your pages. So that one's going up a little bit. So we'll just not touch that for a bit. Right, let me just see if I can find that pocket. Yeah, it's here. So we'll put that pocket in. And then just, I don't know, that will fit, yeah. So we'll put that in. Right, let's put the lid on for this. Now I have bought some of those bottles that Julie had said about, and I think our kind of equivalent to the bigger bottles that a lot of the American ladies are using. I forget the name of them. Yeah, this glue's right at the bottom, so it might take a bit to come down. I'll just use my art glitter for now. But yes, I've just got some left at the bottom of something, so I put that in it just to try it out. So I've not tried it out yet. So I'll put this. I absolutely love this paper from the After Design Christmas kit. Would be lovely if she did a whole kit just with this. Then have some plain pages just with, you know, an odd cone on it. And so, because then you can just use it for Woodland, which is obviously what I'm using this for. That's that. But I did see Gail use a kit, and I think it got the same backing paper, and I think that was from a kit that Lorna Tailor Made Journals had done, her Woodland one. So I might have to have a look at that. So this is the tag that I've chosen, and this is one from Ninian's kit at College type. Don't know if this one came out of a fall one, because it's got those kinds of colours off. Yeah, I think it was. So just ink around that, and then pop that in like so. So he's sitting in the trees. Then we'll do that. Now I'm thinking about putting an eyelet there, and then perhaps tying some string around it. So let me just think, because obviously I've backed it with a card, and I've not cut it at 100%. I find cutting around these kinds of ins and out things not very good at. So that's that. Let's go. Well, this feels nice. It's got a nice weight to it. So that's that. Let's get the thingy out, and we'll just put a hole through there. Make sure my box is shut before I turn it over. Oh dear, you can just imagine that. About 1,000 metal pieces all over the floor. So I've bought some more of the eyelets, and I've just gone for the antique. I think it's like antique bronze, because that's the colour that I prefer. Right. Let's press that down like so. And I've got some string over here. Don't know where the end is like. Aha. Right. So let's pop that in there. So we'll put it about, oops, sorry, about there. Right. Have I got anything to go on the front? feel like I want that to be. I don't know if that was any different or not. But let's just fold that up. Tie it up, I mean fold it up. Right. So measure that onto that. Cut that off. Oh, I love that. It's like a little present. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the front. I love it. So yeah. And so I can always decorate it more when I come to use it. So that's that one. What else have we got? Got these ones. So I was gonna, because they're plain white inside, I was thinking that I'd stencil it. So I've got my flourishy one here, and I'm gonna do it in the potter's clay. Now, what have I done with these brushes? There we go. Let's give it a good. It's nice and creamy. I will get myself a few more stencils. I'm a bit sick of seeing this, but it is my favourite, because I've obviously got the floral one, which yeah, I'm just not feeling florals with it being autumn, winter. I think I've said it before, there is a lace one, and I think I'm going to have that because it reminded me of snowflakes. So my winter project is like snowy, so I think I'll get that. I think I've said this before, because I've got two new momentous things. I got the blue and a grey. Oh, that's lovely. And yeah, so it'd be nice to do that. Right, so that's that. Let's just ink it around. I think I'm gonna round the corners on this as well, just to give it a bit of a softer feel, like so. And again, I'm just gonna put 5 pages in it and just hand stitch it in. So yeah, these are from American Museum of Natural History. Like I say, my friend is from America and she sent me these. I think she saw me last year. She said they reminded her, you know, quite a bit of Edith Alden, and they do. They've got that nice soft look about them. Right, I'm just putting my pin in my glue. I've got a million things out. So I think we'll do this one and then we'll call this video done, and then I will come back and finish the other ones off and post that another day, because they're getting a bit long. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that reminds me, I have put some adverts in the videos. We've obviously got them at the beginning, and I've put them at 30 minutes because I thought if anybody's still watching after 30 minutes, then good on you and thank you very much. So I've just put one advert in there because yeah, not everybody gets that far in. So and I'm starting to notice now the adverts, they do bring you, you know, a little bit of an income in. So, yeah, I'm going to say, and there is quite a few, not tools, but like gadgety things that I would like to have for next year. So, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to have them, and then anybody who's not got the gadgets and stuff, they can see me stumbling, you know, learning how to use them and things. So I've got a bit of a list going of a few things. Laminator is one of them, and that again reminds me, I had a lovely email this morning from a lady called Helen, and apparently she's tried to email me several times and had not quite got their address right, but she persevered and she eventually got hold of me, and yeah, she signposted me to a really good laminating video. So I've saved it in my watch list and I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, I do want a laminator for next year. There's a few things I want to do with it, but it's mainly to be able to do, looking for my, it's there. It's mainly to do the dried flowers and then make them into bookmarks and tags and things. I do like sewing around them because the last ones I've done, I've sewed around them, but I just think laminating them, it's going to get all the air out and they're probably going to be preserved for longer. So yeah, and I thought if I had a laminator as well, I could perhaps use it for my dream catcher shop and perhaps start, mind you, it probably cost me a fortune actually, laminating the instructions, because the laminating pouches aren't cheap that I've seen. But yeah, I started having a look at them. Or in fact, if anybody does know, let me know. So as far as I've got is that some of them have different kinds of depths. So not all of them would you be able to put your pressed, oh, I forgot to put mine. Not all of them you wouldn't be able to put pressed flowers in because it wouldn't take it. So I need to find out a little bit more about it before I rush into it. But my next biggish purchase is going to be a craft dryer, because I have bought some seam binding and I have got a few inks. So Julie at Camilla Crafts did do a video. That's that one. So I'm obviously not going to decorate the front, and I'm not going to put any pockets in or stuff. This will go nicely in a journal pocket. Yeah, she did dyeing some seam binding just on her desk, you know, just a little bit. And I thought, oh, how brilliant. So I've bought some seam binding to do some, and I want to try my hand at some embossing and that. So you obviously need a dryer for that. And then I thought, you know, like using gesso and that in videos, you can obviously be drying your different layers and things like that. I'm sure you lot know. I bet you're going, yeah, we know, because we've got one. But yeah, I've never had one. So that's the first thing on me wish list, and a stamping platform, because I don't know if you'll have seen that video yet. Yes, I think you will have done. I had a lovely little Edith Holden stamp haul, and I've already got some Edith Holden stamps, what I did manage to get out of a card magazine myself. So I'm not the greatest stamper, and I think I've come to realise that a lot of people aren't great stampers. It is odd. I think the ones sorry, I'm trying to tidy up as I talk to you. I think the wooden back ones and like the Tim Holtz foam ones, they're fine to do by hand, but your actual rubber ones, I've got those out to do something with them. These one, I mean, these do actually, I can. It must be just the cheaper ones that are hard to, because I'm fine doing those. So yeah, I would like to do nicer stamping because I want to try my hand at using some watercolour pencils and colouring the Edith Oldham flowers in and things like that. So that's a definite. And then laminator, that's third on my list. So I've got everything in list order of you know, what I can do project wise for it and stuff. So whew, I'm exhausted. So anyway, that's why I've put one more lot of adverts in. And like I say, not a lot of people get to the 30-minute mark anyway. So like this is 46 minutes. A lot of you won't even be listening now. Probably talking to myself actually, thinking about it. So yeah, I've put them in anyway because I thought the people who were watching it to the end aren't gonna mind an extra little advert. If you do mind, do let me know, because if it's that irritating, then I would just take it out. So if it is, let me know. If I don't hear, then I assume that it's not a problem. Oh, anyway, I'm going. I'll see you in a few more days. And oh, I've started packing away, and I wanted to do that one, didn't I? Off camera. And then we'll come back, we'll do the paper bag ones, and I've got the file folder one. So yeah, that'll be that. So it's been fun. I'm gonna say we've made quite a bit. I know I paused for a little bit, but we're gonna have 2 of those. We've got 2 of the postcard ones. We've got the lovely little envelope one, and then we've got 3 of the Woodland ones. So absolutely fab. And we've had, well, I have, we've had a nice chit chat. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for watching the Woodland series. Like I've said many times before, I've absolutely loved it. Yeah, I feel as if I've learnt so much, and not only learn, you know, a different bucket or a different way to do something or what. I mean, I do feel like I've grown in confidence in trying a bit, you know, different things and stuff. So it's all good, because it's all about learning. It'd be no fun if you could do everything, could I? Oof, I couldn't imagine how much hard work that must feel like, knowing everything. So thank you very much. Stay safe, keep crafting, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.